But what did they really do to him?
They had sex with him. These guys saying they're not gay, they're just having fun. So they really know everybody, right?
The Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television. Oh, apparently not. Some things, everything ain't for everybody. Usher, how you been, man? I've been seeing you so long.
How much did we drink?
I don't even know what's going on. You trying to say something, Usher?
I'm trying to say something.
What do you want to say?
I don't know if I should, but I'm trying.
Well, you drank that beer, you drank 2 shots of tequila.
Yeah, right.
You drank 1 Caipirosha.
Let me say it, fired up.
New series revealed. Diddy slept with Usher and Justin Bieber. And the internet can't stop talking.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So
Within hours of The Reckoning dropping on Netflix, timelines exploded. Hashtags like Diddy Exposed and hashtag The Reckoning Netflix started trending as fans, critics, and industry insiders scrambled to piece together what they just heard.
50 Cent just started gathering information on Diddy. As much as he could find. And he started working on a documentary series on how bad Diddy is.
And then, just when people thought the conversation couldn't get any darker, Suge Knight entered the chat. From behind prison walls, the infamous Death Row Records founder dropped what might be the boldest accusations yet. In a jaw-dropping interview with ex-mobster Michael Franzese, Suge claimed Diddy had sexually exploited Justin Bieber and slept with Usher, both as minors. He didn't hold back, saying bluntly, "Everybody knows what Puffy did. There's not one person that didn't know that Puffy was fucking Usher." He went further, calling Bieber's alleged experiences the saddest thing in the world, accusing Diddy of surrounding the young pop star with grown men who used drugs and alcohol in front of him.
But what did they really do to him?
They had sex with him.
When he was a kid?
I hate to say that. But I hate to say that because I really like Justin Bieber. I feel bad for Justin Bieber. And this wouldn't have happened if Justin Bieber came from a wealthy family. Justin Bieber pretty much came from a poor family, but the young man was so talented, and he could have been bigger than Michael Jackson. But the depression of the drugs and the stuff he allowed these grown men to do to this little boy is unhealthy and it's tough.
And if that wasn't enough, Suge's words landed right as Netflix's Sean Combs' The Reckoning was already painting a devastating portrait of Diddy's rise to power and his alleged abuses along the way. Now, the internet is asking, what's true, what's rumor, and what's being buried? Before we dive in, a quick but crucial reminder. Diddy, Usher, Bieber, and Snoop Dogg have not responded publicly, and none of these allegations have been verified.
He even came out and said stuff about how when he was younger, he was being taken advantage of, which is true. The problem was being a victim of the diddler. What happens? Because he has so much dirt on you, if you go out into the public, he may have videos, he may have embarrassing things, he might even have incriminating footage of you doing things that you were forced to under the influence to do.
That's sad. But how did we even get here? And why are these decades-old whispers suddenly roaring back into the spotlight? To understand how these stories came to exist, you have to go back to the golden era of the 90s, when Sean Puffy Combs was untouchable. He was young, rich, and everywhere. The architect of Bad Boy Records, the man who made Biggie Smalls a legend, and the face of a new kind of hip-hop empire. His parties were the stuff of urban legend, exclusive, extravagant, and sometimes a little too wild.
You're legendary for the parties that you throw.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
And in the middle of that chaos, a 15-year-old Usher Raymond. In 1994, music mogul L.A. Reid sent a teenage Usher from Atlanta to live with Diddy in New York, supposedly to learn the business.
I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it.
According to Reid's memoir, Sing to Me, the goal was to toughen Usher up, to give him swagger. But even he admitted later that sending a 15-year-old to live with one of the most notorious party hosts in America might have been a mistake. Years later, on The Howard Stern Show, Usher reflected on that year, calling it pretty wild. He told Stern, "I went there to see the lifestyle, and I saw it. I didn't understand it. It was crazy."
But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
He didn't reveal specifics, but the curiosity in his tone and his choice of words left fans uneasy. Still, Usher defended the experience, saying it taught him what it meant to be a star. But even his mother admitted she didn't realize just how adult that environment would be.
I was assertive. Okay? I did my homework. You know, the industry that he wanted, you know, as a single parent, it was very difficult at first. But it was his dream.
And that's why Suge Knight's new claims are hitting so hard, because they echo the rumors that have been circling Diddy's empire for decades. In his new interview from prison, Suge Knight, the man once considered Diddy's biggest rival, dropped allegations that instantly reignited old suspicions. Speaking to ex-mobster Michael Franzese, Suge claimed Diddy slept with Usher when the R&B star was still under his mentorship. Diddy and his circle exploited Justin Bieber when he was a young teen under the guise of mentorship. Bieber was allegedly taken on romantic vacations with older men. No women, just successful men and this little kid.
I mean, you had grown men would take Justin Bieber. A grown man take Justin Bieber when he was young to a vacation, a romantic vacation, showing pictures on the Instagram with no women, nobody else but a grown, successful man and this little kid.
Suge didn't sound like he was trying to shock for headlines. He sounded regretful. It was the saddest thing in the world what they did to Justin Bieber, he said. He could have been bigger than Michael Jackson, but what they allowed these grown men to do to that little boy was unhealthy.
But the young man was so talented, and he could have been bigger than Michael Jackson. But the depression of the drugs and the stuff he allowed these grown men to do to this little boy is unhealthy and it's fucked up.
Then he twisted the knife even deeper, hinting that Snoop Dogg, once Diddy's rival, later his ally, was closer than close with the mogul, implying an unusually intimate relationship. It's the kind of gossip that spreads like wildfire. But remember, no evidence has surfaced to prove any of these claims, and none of the people mentioned have commented publicly. Still, Suge's timing couldn't have been more explosive, because his interview landed right as Netflix's Sean Combs' The Reckoning began airing worldwide. And suddenly, the conversation wasn't just about what Suge said. It was about what the entire world was finally seeing on screen. Sean Combs' The Reckoning hit Netflix like a cultural earthquake. The 4-part documentary unpacks not just Diddy's career, but a lifetime of allegations that have haunted him for years.
Listen to me. I'm gonna get off the phone right now, and I am gonna let you professionals look at the situation and come back to me with a solution. No matter what nobody said. Let's just here and there, y'all are not working together the right way. We're losing.
Across its episodes, former associates and industry insiders accuse Diddy of abusing women and male employees, both physically and psychologically, forcing the notorious B.I.G.'s family to pay for his own funeral, physically abusing his elderly mother, Janice Combs. The internet went wild. Hashtags trended. Clips went viral. Everyone had an opinion. But almost immediately, a counterwave